Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do your week reading, Taurus. I hope you guys are having a good week, Taurus. Also, Taurus, this is a genuine reading and this is not everybody's story. It might relate to you, Taurus. It might not. If it does not, you can go on your moon as well as your Venus signs, and there will be messages there for you, Taurus. Cross watchers, y'all are welcome to my channel. And let's start, Taurus. Spirit, protect me and Taurus as I do their reading. Also, yeah, protect me and Taurus as I do their reading, as well as whatever that comes our way towards and me, and it go back to the person that sent it. Let Taurus get the accurate readings that they need this week to give them guidance and strength. I pray. Amen and amen. So let's see what's coming in here for y'all, Taurus. It's raining out here, Taurus. It's raining hard. Alright, Taurus. Let's see what's coming in here for you. We have her bring love into a situation, new moon in Aquarius. So you could be bringing love into a situation here. You could be around an Aquarius. We have her prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. Okay. So tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus, Spirit? We have her have faith in your dreams. So you could be having faith in your dreams, her wicked crest moon. Okay. We also have her at end of a tough cycle approach, full moon in Capricorn, and hold your vision. So it has something to do with the end of a tough cycle can be approaching here, and it has something to do with you holding your vision. Some of you guys could be dealing with a fixed sign here, a Taurus like yourself, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius here. Okay, and it has something to do with occlusions or being in reach. Full moon in eclipse, occlusions or being in reach. Okay. So tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus, Spirit? We have her animals. So somebody here is whoa. Animals here. It has something to do with, do you feel free of shift? So you can be shifting something here or something. Is your situation making you feel caged? It's like somebody here feel like they caged her, but it has something to do with animals. And it has something to do with action. So somebody here gonna be taking some type of action on slaying something or something like that here. Okay. So let's see. Well, tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus, Spirit? We have her intuitive. So you could be intuitive at this time here, okay? And it has something to do with that. Okay. We also have her healing, and we have her emotions. So it has something to do with somebody here could be healing here, or you could be healing here, and you could be somebody here is in their emotions here, or somebody here is in like their emotions here. Somebody here could be cleansing as well here, okay? And it has something to do with creativeness. Somebody here could be very creative, or you could be creative here. Okay. So tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus here? We have her healing is never straightforward. So you could be healing at this time here. Healing is never straightforward. And we also have here a serious conversation needs to be happening. So a serious conversation could be happening here or something like that as well here. Okay. So tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus here? We have her cherishing the breaking child inside first. So somebody here could be, you know, cherishing the breaking like somebody got some type of childhood trauma or something like that here. Okay. And it has something to do with playing games will not get you nowhere, and you already know the answer. So somebody could be playing some type of games here with y'all or something like that, or somebody could be playing some games with someone here, and it ain't gonna get them nowhere here, and you probably know the answer of it or something like that here. And it has something to do with give them more space than they asking for. So somebody could be giving somebody more space than they asking for. Okay. Tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus, her spirit? We have her parenthood. So a lot of you guys are being parents at this time, you know, and just loving your children. And we also have here gossip. So somebody who could be gossiping her about a parent or something like that, her, or about some type of how they parent their child or something like that as well. Here, so tell me about sign of Taurus. It has something to do with settling. It says your soul is telling you're on the wrong path. So somebody's soul is telling them that they on the wrong path. Somebody here is settling for something here, or not settling. It's like they want someone here that's intuitive to settle or something like that. But it has something to do with work smart, and it has something to do with a designer here. Like somebody here could be a designer here. You could be working smart, or somebody here is a designer and they work smart, and it has something to do with that. And they also write down everything. Yeah. So tell me about the sign of Taurus. It's like somebody who wants somebody here to settle for something here. Yeah. It has something to do with friendships. This is connected to friendships here. It has something to do with friends, networking, and friendships. And it has something to do with money. Got something to do with friendships and money. So tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's going on with the sign of Taurus here? I call this my passport. This got something to do with somebody here sowing their season to the past or they sowing their season to the past or not. Like real talk. So I sign yeah, it got something to do with a light or a dark male here. Yeah. And it has something to do with passion, and it has something to do with dating. It's like somebody here dates others for passion. But it has something to do with they having obstacles. Yeah. That's how I sign the Taurus. We have for getting to know, taking exactly time to get to know your lover. So somebody could be getting to know they lover her, and it has something to do with communication her. Okay. You could be getting to know your lover, or someone is getting to know their lover. So that's how I sign the Taurus. We have here patience. Patience is the key of the element of maintaining harmony and understanding. So someone here could be having patience. But it has something to do with intimacy and contact as well as change. So somebody here could be having some type of intimacy and contact or something. Or somebody wants some type of intimacy and contact, but something has changed. Because it has something to do with somebody here just keep calm. Okay? Or you could be keeping calm. So what it has something to do with is somebody here sowing their seeds here, okay? Or you could be sowing your seeds here, or somebody here sowing their seeds, or somebody here trying to have faith into somebody here that could be intuitive. Or you could be intuitive here. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody here like got some type of childhood going on here and they settled. Somebody here settled into the past here. Okay? And they want somebody here that's intuitive to settle into the past. And it has something to do with a dark male and a light male here. And it has something to do with patience. Okay, but somebody here wants somebody here to settle for less, or want you to settle for less. Her. That's how I signed the Taurus. Yeah, this got something to do with prophecy. Somebody here is a prophet, and it has something to do with in the summertime taking action. Somebody here is a prophet. Yeah, whoever this is that somebody here playing with. So that's how I, or you is. So that's how I signed the Taurus. It has something to do with empowering. So someone is empowering with this dandelion. And it has something to do with dancing and self-ease and motivation here. And it has something to do with boundaries. Somebody here put boundaries into somebody here with this new. Somebody here free. Yeah. And they empowering. Or you empowering. So we're talking about sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus here? We have her judgment, the law. And we also have here accomplishment. So something good. Yeah, so I mean y'all could accomplish something here about the law, or somebody here accomplish about somebody here making a judgment call or something like that here. Yeah. So we're talking about sign of Taurus. We have here greed. So somebody here is greedy. Yeah. Somebody here greedy here. And it has something to do with that, with this health issues. Somebody here got health issues and they greedy here. And it has something to do with that. Okay. Somebody here is greedy off somebody here that's empowering or something like that here. Yeah. We have her twin flames. So somebody could be somebody's twin flame her. Yeah. And it has something to do with stress. Somebody here stressed off their twin flame. So tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's going on with the sign of Taurus here? We have her expectations. Somebody has expectation, and it has something to do with awoken. It's like somebody here wants some type of expectations about somebody here that's awoken, and it has something to do with that. That's the confession. Yeah. Somebody here wants some type of expectations with somebody here that's awoken her, but somebody here, it got something to do with somebody's expectations and greed her from somebody here that's empowering or something like that her. Yeah. There's no outside of Taurus. We have her the Mother Earth, rooting yourself into the Mother of Stableness, the Mother Earth. And we also have her the Swords of Justice, fighting for the truth. Yeah. What's the outside of Taurus? We have here the Eagle Vision. See the future as well as opportunities. Somebody here see the future as well as opportunities, or you do. And it has something to do with the warrior of courage, fearless and facing challenges with the spirit of the sun. Ooh, somebody here playing around with the wrong what? If they think that somebody here want expectations of somebody here that see the future here as well as opportunities. They see their opportunities as well as the future here. They want expectations by being greedy to this person that's empowering. They could be doing this to you, Taurus. Like, what the hell? Yeah, it's crazy here. I thought somebody wants somebody to settle for less. The Three of Cups, water energy. So somebody here could be with their friends here, and it has something to do with their friends that stuck her with the Eight of Swords. Spread outside. This guy's gonna do with air energy as well as water energy here. Spread outside of Taurus. What's coming in for the side of Taurus here? We have her the Two of Wands, fire energy. So somebody here could be planning her. It has something to do with somebody here going through a loss, water energy. Yeah. Somebody here could be going through a hurtful loss or something like that here, and it got something to do with somebody's plans. It has something to do with the Three of Pentacles, and it has something to do with the Chariot. So it has something to do with somebody could be working together with somebody here, and it got something to do with Cancer energy as well as Earth energy here. But it has something to do with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. So let's talk about a sign of Taurus. It has something to do with justice, Libra energy. So somebody here could be going through a loss here. And it has something to do with the Nine of Swords, air energy. It has something to do with the Seven of Pentacles, and it has something to do with the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you Taurus females could be sowing your seeds here in your investments, and it has something to do with something could be a burden here. The Ten of Wands. Let's turn our sign of Taurus. We have the Nine of Cups. So somebody here is fulfilled. Water energy here. And it has something to do with the Four of Wands. It has something to do with the Page of Cups. It has something to do with the Emperor. So it has something to do, somebody might want to apologize to an Emperor or something like that as well here. But it has something to do with the Ace of Wands. Fire energy. Y'all could be knowing the Aries or something like that as well. We have here the Six of Swords, air energy. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. We also have here the Two of Swords, and we have the Queen of Cups. Somebody here don't want to make a choice, or somebody here got somebody here in stalemate. This is water energy as well as air energy, and it has something to do with the Fool, Aquarius energy as well as Aries energy. So somebody here don't want to make a choice or something like that here. Okay. What it like to me is somebody here could be in the Six of Wands here, okay? But it has something to do with somebody here is planning and they in the Six of Wands here, and it got something to do with the Four of Wands here. It got something to do with something is planning in a home here or a contract here, okay? And somebody here wants the Six of Wands or you do, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody here is in a Nine of Cups here, but it has something to do with somebody here wants somebody here to go through a loss, or they want you to go through a loss, and you could be in a Nine of Cups here, and it has something to do with that. This is water energy here. It has something to do with that, okay? Y'all can be happy in y'all home and somebody who just want to bring y'all drama. But it has something to do with justice here, and it has something to do with the Wheel of Fortune here. Something that's fated as well as destined here. With the Justice card. Excuse me, to her. Some of y'all might move to Quantum Waters, or somebody here gonna move to Quantum Waters here, and somebody here gonna be in the Nine of Swords. Okay? And it got something to do with that. So let's see, Taurus. Why the Two of Wands here? We have here the Hangman, Pisces energy. Somebody here need to look at something in a different perspective, or somebody here getting hanged here. And we also have the Five of Pentacles. Somebody here might leave the Pisces out to the Five of Pentacles here, or have something, or somebody need to look at something in a different perspective here, because somebody here is in the Five of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Wands? It has something to do with the Eight of Wands. Fire energy, so something's coming in real quicker. Yeah. Something is a burden her as well here, but something's coming in quick. It got something to do with the Nine of Cups, and it got something to do with the Nine of Swords. So somebody here could be in the Nine of Swords because somebody here is fulfilled, or they is in the Nine of Swords because somebody here is fulfilled. And it got something to do with the water energy here, and the air energy. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with the Five of Wands. Somebody here trying to put somebody here in competition. Yeah. Why the Nine of Cups here? That's what's coming in fast. Something is a burden here. And it has something to do with the Six of Swords. Somebody here is moving the Quantum of Water, sir. Somebody move the Quantum of Water, sir, and that can be fulfilled. Water energy as well as air energy. It has something to do with the Eight of Pentacles, sir, and it has something to do with the Two of Cups. So somebody could be working on a relationship here or something like that here. But it has something to do with that water energy as well as earth energy. And it has something to do with the Princess of Wands, fire energy. Why is the Five of Cups, sir? It has something to do with the Queen of Pentacles. So somebody here could be going through a loss, sir, and it could be like some of y'all can be something gonna come in real quicker, and something could be a burden here, and some of y'all might figure out something y'all going. Somebody here trying to put y'all in a loss, sir, because it has something to do with the King of Cups, and it has something to do with the strength. So it has something to do with Leo energy here as well as the King of Cups, water energy, and it has something to do with the alien. Yeah. And that's the Ten of Swords. I call this my Ten of Swords card. Somebody Ten of Swords on my ear. Yeah. Give me one on the Four Wands. It has something to do with the Ten of Pentacles, sir. So somebody here could be in a Ten of Pentacles, sir. That's what's coming in real fast. But it has something to do with a family here. It could be having a burden or something like that here. And it has something to do with the Three of Wands. And it has something to do with the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody here have foresight here, or somebody waiting on their ships to come in here. And it has something to do with the Wheel of Fortune here. And it has something to do with the Princess of Swords, air energy. Why is Justice here, Libra energy? It has something to do with the Devil, Capricorn energy here. So it has something to do with a Capricorn, or somebody want justice or something like that here. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Capricorn here or another Libra here. Some of you guys could be in a toxic relationship for some of y'all as well. But it has something to do with the King of Pentacles here, and it has something to do with the Queen of Swords, air energy. So some of you guys, some of you King of Pentacles could be messing with the air energy here. And it has something to do with the Ten of Cups, water energy. So you could be with, you know, your family or something like that as well here with our air energy. Why is the Six of Swords here? We have here the Ace of Swords. So it has something to do with somebody here moving the Quantum of Waters, but it has something to do with somebody here doing something sneaky here with the Seven of Swords. And it has something to do with the Nine of Wands, and it has something to do with judgment. So it has something to do with somebody here standing their ground here, and somebody here making a judgment call here. Because it has something to do with something is death. Something is an ending. Yeah. Why is the Nine of Swords here? It has something to do with the King of Swords, air energy. So it has something to do with the King of Swords. So it could be in their head here. This King of Swords could be messing with a Capricorn here or something like that here. But it has something to do with the Ten of Swords, and it has something to do with the Emperor. So somebody has Ten of Swords, the Emperor, or Emperor ended something here. And it has something to do with that. With the Four of Swords. Something that's put to rest her. Yeah. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? It has something to do with the Two of Wands. Fire energy. So it has something to do with somebody plans her. Somebody finna get some truth about somebody plans, or somebody got some type of truth about somebody plans her. And it has something to do with the Six of Pentacles, and it has something to do with justice. So it has something to do with a Libra. It can be given to more than one person here. Or it has something to do with a Libra here is finding out somebody here giving to more than one person. And it has something to do with that. With the Ace of Wands. Fire energy. Somebody here don't want to make a choice here. Because somebody here gets to more than one person. Air energy as well as earth energy here. Somebody is giving to more than one person here. And it has something to do with, it's like they want somebody that's empowering to get to them, but they indecisive about this person and don't want to make a choice about this person. Somebody here is crazy here. It has something to do with that. Like, y'all can be empowering, they want to make a choice about you, but it has something to do with the Eight of Wands here, and it has something to do with the Ten of Pentacles here. Somebody here is in the Ten of Pentacles. Big time here. It's a fire energy here that's in the Ten of Pentacles here. And the earth energy. They in the Ten of Pentacles here. They in a bag here. In a home here, and this is what they plan for. Yeah. A fire energy here. Yeah. And it has something to do with that. Or you can be have fire in your chart. Because it got something to do with earth energy as well here. It got something to do with earth energy as well. But y'all got fire or air in y'all chart. I mean fire or earth in y'all chart. But it has something to do with y'all moving the karma waters. But it has something to do with somebody here moving the karma waters here. And it got something to do with the earth energy here. A lot of y'all are moving the karma waters here. Okay? And y'all can be fulfilled for some of you guys. Like somebody here is fulfilled, but somebody here is not. Somebody here is somebody finna go through a loss. Somebody here wants somebody here to go through a loss, or somebody wants you to go through a loss, or for some of you towards females. But for some of you towards males, or somebody here is in a toxic relationship with a Libra here, or somebody here is in a toxic relationship with a Capricorn here, and somebody here is planning. And somebody here made plans with a toxic relationship here, or somebody here made plans with a Capricorn here. Or something like that here. But it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with somebody here is doing something sneaky here with the Seven of Swords. And it got something to do with the air energy here. Can be in his head or somebody here in their head here. Yeah. Somebody here doing something sneaky here. Like big time. And it got something to do with money. Somebody here is sneaky here. Like real talk, Taurus. Somebody here is sneaky here, babe. Watch your back, Taurus. Watch your money. Watch your money, Taurus. No, stop. Watch your bag, Taurus. It got something to do with y'all family. For some of y'all, I told you somebody finna be in anxiety, or somebody here hopeless, and they sinking her, and they in anxiety as well. Her somebody here in anxiety. Yeah, Taurus. Somebody here, it ain't looking good here, Taurus. Like real talk. Somebody here played around her. Yeah, they played around her. Somebody choose a toxic lover, or somebody choose somebody here that was toxic her. Yeah. So that's why somebody here in anxiety with these broken promises. Somebody told a broken promise to you, or somebody told a broken promise to somebody here. Yeah, somebody here told something that they can't fulfill. Yeah, this is what. That's why they settling. They not settled. Give me one on this Eight of Wands here. Yep. Somebody here got some hidden feelings here, and secret in love, or hot and cold, or cold and detached. But somebody here got some hidden feelings. Somebody here's hiding their feelings here. Somebody here made a settlement here, and when the settlement and agreement they made here is always partying. But it has something to do with somebody here greedy here, and they want to take from a healer here. But it has something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody here want to have two people here. Somebody want to have a lover, but then they want to have another person here with this travel. And it has something to do with that. Yeah, it's going to be a storm in love here, because somebody here is a tarot reader, or you a tarot reader here. Because somebody here finna be guilty. Yeah. Somebody knows somebody here. Somebody here think that it's okay for them to have more than one person here. Yeah. Or they think that yeah, that's what it has to do with. It has something to do with toxic people. Toxic people here. And addictions and bad habits here is in their feelings here. They in their deep emotions here. Because it has something to do with their twin flame here. And it has something to do with they abandoned their twin flame. And it has something to do with that. And the reason why, because they was wearing a mask to their twin flame. And it has something to do with that. It's a death core here. And that's why something is going down. Because it has something to do with somebody here got evidence on somebody here. And it has something to do with they deny somebody here. They got evidence on them. And it's their twin flame. And it has something to do with that in divine timing. Yeah. Where's why the Queen of Pentacles are got something to do with somebody her fake friends and toxic people. That's in their feelings, sir. Because it has something to do with their emotions going. Because somebody here is unfazed. Somebody here and their emotions coming and going and they unfazed. Because it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with somebody got some hidden agendas here. Same shit, different day. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with it. Something was a love story once upon a time, but somebody here want they way her. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here still in love with their ex her. And that's the confession. They still in love with their ex her. And that's the confession. Yeah. You want to tell the Pentacles, sir? It has something to do with drama here. And the truth is coming out. I told you the truth is coming out about somebody here. And it's going to be drama about somebody fake friends here too. Somebody here got caught red-handed. They got caught red-handed here. There's a couple here that got caught red-handed here and now they in anxiety. And it has something to do with that. With this unknown callers and calling your phone all the time and stalking somebody. But it has something to do with somebody here trying to force themselves on somebody here and search for somebody here. But it has something to do with somebody here had a lover for her and was giving somebody her breadcrumbs. Yeah. And they love to get somebody off her as well. But they was giving them breadcrumbs. They wasn't giving them nothing. Give me one on this devil. It has something to do with somebody here is too toxic for somebody here. Yeah. Because it got something to do with toxic friends. And it has something to do with somebody here thought that they could put this psychic and telepathic person here in a power spin. And it has something to do with that. Yeah, they thought they could hold this Jezebel thought that they could do this. This person that got a bad reputation here thought that they could do this. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody here is stubborn her. And somebody is a wolf with sheep clothing on. And it has something to do with somebody here is feeling crashing down with this bad habits they got going on her. And they toxic love they got going on as well. Yeah. Somebody here is toxic. They toxic like a mug. It got something to do with somebody here greedy. They greedy in a mug here. Somebody here fake friends here is greedy. And it has something to do with somebody here finna be crying about they fake friends as well here. And it has something to do with that. Because it has something to do with they fake friends here finna reject them here with this fascination. Because it has something to do with somebody here finna be heartbroken here. Because somebody here thought that they set the record straight here, but they gonna be heartbroken. Because it has something to do with partners in crime here and acting like they miss somebody here. But all they want to do is juggle somebody. Yeah. For they fake friends here. Give me one on this. King Swords. It has something to do with something that's about to explode her. Yeah. Smoke and mirrors. Don't be a fool by appearances. Yeah. It has something to do with somebody here says anything and does anything to make shit up her. And it has something to do with somebody here fed up with it. And it has something to do with that. Somebody's a rat. And it has something to do with somebody here solid because somebody here live a double life and they're a liar. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody here insecure and it got something to do with child services her. And it has something to do with somebody here. It's a suicide her for somebody here thinking that they go open their heart. Because it has something to do with somebody here for to be trapped her with this desire that they choose. Because it has something to do with somebody here too busy winning. Yeah. Somebody here is greedy. And they only put appearances to their fake friends, sir. Yeah. Somebody here on a fake account here. Yeah. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody here. It's on social media here with access granted her. But somebody here is watching somebody here that moved on. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here going through an emotional storm here with this love triangle. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here getting ghosts. They twin flame got ghosts on them. Because it has something to do with somebody here thought they could control somebody here. That's why they guilty. And that's why they in grief. Because it has something to do with somebody here always making settlements and agreements and always partying. Yeah. That's what it has something to do with. Yep. Somebody here thought they was gonna move on her too, Taurus. And guess what happened to her? They rock bottom. They unemployed her. And they rock bottom. For playing around. Yay. So what it looks like to me towards is somebody finna be in their feelings her. In a deep emotion because the truth finna come out about somebody here because somebody here is toxic. And somebody here can be on social media here. looking at somebody's social media or something like that here. But it has something to do with these toxic people, these toxic friendships. Somebody here is greedy. And it has something to do with something is about to, somebody here is putting up appearances to somebody here. Spirit wants y'all to know, don't be fooled about appearances. Because somebody here is only greedy. And they only put appearances up to their fake friends, sir. Yeah. Whoever this is. Yeah, this stuff is crazy. But that's how it go. You know? People play you like a sucker if you let them. Taurus. Like real talk. That's why somebody here ain't settled. So somebody here play with a psychic. They play with a psychic here. And it has something to do with that. And they psychic was they lover. Once upon a time. Ooh, somebody play with a psychic that was they lover. Or you was a psychic and you was they lover. And they play with you like this. Yeah. This is how I signed the Taurus. I told you. Somebody here, some money. It got something to do with some money here. And it got something to do with some money. Somebody here is a thief. And somebody here forget this message. Because it has something to do with about a child here. Yeah, somebody's child. Yeah, it could be a thief or something. But it got to do with some money. It got something to do with somebody here for being malice about money. Yeah. Because it has something to do with somebody here finna go through a loss. And the reason why they finna go through a loss here, because somebody here love to put people in third parties here. And somebody here is jealous. And it has something to do with that. That's why somebody here fitted it. Yeah. Let's talk about sign the Taurus. It has something to do with unexpected joy. So it has something to do with somebody here finna be unexpected joy here. Yeah. And some money. But it has something to do with a marriage here, and it has something to do with gift. So it has something to do with somebody be in a relationship with somebody here, and somebody here was gifted her. And it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with somebody if it be sad. Yeah. Because I here played around her. We have her wise. So somebody here is wise. Or whatever somebody thought they was doing her. And it has something to do with somebody wise that somebody trying to bring them conflict her. Yeah. Or you wise about somebody who's trying to bring you conflict. First time I signed the Taurus. It has something to do with faith. So it has something to do with somebody who have faith her. But it has something to do with the ancestors is her. Yeah. About some money her. But it has something to do with somebody who is enlightened. And whoever that's enlightened, something is completed. Because it has something to do with something is fated her. Yeah. Just about side the Taurus. It has something to do with somebody here putting up a picture here with this impatience. They putting up this picture here and having faith. But it has something to do with somebody here that they put it in a shelf here or put it like they put them in a doggone closet here is growing. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with it's coming out somebody's mouth. Something's coming out somebody's mouth here. Yeah. Yeah. And it has something to do with somebody here acting like they a victim here by putting up a painting. Yeah. But it has something to do with somebody here love to do this vanity here. And they also think it's bittersweet. And it has something to do with that. That's why somebody here is abundant and that's why somebody here is not. Somebody here is abundant and somebody here is not. Somebody here is abundant. And it has something to do with that. Somebody who's going through grief because they're not abundant. Yup. So I heard played around her. They played around. Whatever this is. Taurus. Yeah. Somebody here thought that, you know, the universe was going to give them something here, but they only painting up a picture here, acting like they a victim here. Has something to do with learning the truth. And it has something to do with divine guidance. Somebody here is divine guided. Yeah. Somebody here learning the truth about something or something. So it's outside the Taurus. Or you learn the truth. It has something to do with leader. Somebody here is a leader or you a leader. And it has something to do with happiness here. And it has something to do with union. So somebody here that was a leader here. Somebody here was in a union and they was happy. And it has something to do with that. With this balance of emotions. Where's the outside of Taurus? It has something to do with mindfulness, But somebody here should have been mindful about this leader. And it has something to do with that. Because now this leader cut ties with them. And they had the willpower to do so. Or you cut ties with them. And you had the willpower to do so. You see where you at right here? And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with you willing to find love. So to outside the other words. Woo, I don't know why somebody here playing with y'all like this. Yeah, so somebody here can be grounded or anchoring to something here with this mindfulness. Yeah. But it has something to do with healing energy here, and it has something to do with blessed days. So somebody here is healing energy and they having blessed days. But it has something to do with somebody here wanting to be offensive towards this person. Yeah. They wanted to be offensive towards this person, Taurus. Or you, they want to be offensive towards you. That's why somebody going through settlement days. It got something to do with money, finding a way of abundance here. Somebody here only cared about money here. Yeah. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with the 7. It says the 7 heaven vessels, keys of goodness. Yeah. Somebody heard playing with somebody heard there was a 7 heavens of vessels. Ooh, they better stop playing. It got something to do with battles of the blues. Taking steps towards positive changes. Battles of the blues. See how this person, somebody here finna go through some type of war with that sword, and then it's gonna be over. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with creating wonders and following your passions. So you are following your passions here and creating wonders. And it has something to do with embracing your emotions and allowing your feelings to surface and accept. Okay? It has something to do with forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Yeah. And focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. Yeah. Those are your messages, Taurus. You take care. Bye-bye.